You're watching Poland Daily Business, and tonight we'll talk about this European negotiations about the 2021-2027 budget, the reconstruction fund, and pending of those both payments due to the legal consideration of the European Commission. All that is going to be vetoed by Poland and Germany, and obviously the uproar is huge. Marcin Roszkowski Jagiellonian Institute is our guest tonight. Sir, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
And let us say, we hear from the European Union, the various media are saying how much money Poland and Hungary will lose. Even Polish students will not be allowed to the Erasmus since 2021. Is that threats for real, or is just spooking us?
For sure, the European funds are not gifts. The Polish economy is a net beneficiary of the funds, but also it's open to foreign competition and foreign entities competing on Polish market. So this is the price for entering the common market. The second thing is the negotiations are just negotiations. The harsh words are being said from both sides. But at the end, a common goal will be achieved. Probably not with the German presidency, because Slovakian, Hungarian and Polish governments are probably looking at January as the change of the presidency and a different approach to the negotiations. So this will be probably conclude the German presidency with the fiasco of these negotiations. But this is not the end of the world, so a common goal will be achieved. Of course, this is a unique budget because it's European countries have decided to have a common debt, which actually was not true for the from the foundation of European Union. So the recovery fund will be guaranteed by all the member states, which actually is quite unique as a form of next step of federalization of European Union.
Because this is the most important issue and underlying foundation of this incremental steps that are leading those independent countries into the submission to the ruling caste of the European Union. Do you see it that way?
It's a next step in federalization of European Union. It's like in marriage with the mortgage. So a common debt will integrate union further. We'll see whether that will work or not. The rule of law, strengthening the rule of law, actually is meant to be kind of a weapon against countries that are not behaving in a way expected by the European Commission. So it is a problem for many countries. Some of them are saying it loud, like the three I have mentioned previously. Probably there are others that are not willing to go that path. So we'll see what the next presidency will bring. I hope it will be a consensus. We are benefiting from the European Union. Let's hope this still is a true statement.
Well, the Holland Prime Minister, Mr. Rutte, is proposing even the creating of the new European Union without of Poland and Hungary. Is this just pure element of negotiations?
We highly appreciate the attention that Poland has brought to the Prime Minister of Netherlands' attention, but actually we'll go our own way. We have our own interests in the European Union. Also, we highly respect the interests of the Netherlands, but generally, let's leave it that way.
Well, I think the Polish government was saying is not enough pointing that this is in the benefit of the European Union. This is actually according to the law, according to treaties, and the Polish veto is in order to prevent the treaty from being manipulated and trickled down by the political decisions.
The decision is between whether we have a more united Europe, united in a way of a federal entity, or a European Union of sovereign nations. And Polish government and others are choosing the second answer, and I think that can be accepted, which actually is the foundation of European Union. So if something new happens, everybody needs to agree, and some countries do not agree. So we don't go that way. That's simple as that.
Yeah, and with the federalization of Europe, my problem is that I think that if French, Italians, Portuguese, Spaniards, and I don't know, Croatians want to be in a federal state, they should have a referendum on that. The people should speak, not the bureaucrats from Brussels. That's like the basic problem.
We have decided about our membership in the European Union in a referendum, and if the European Union changes, we need also to have a referendum on that. Whether we allow the Polish government to have additional steps towards federalization. I think this is honest, and honest answer should be given to European Union bureaucrats.
Right. Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki, speaking to Frankfurter Allgemeine Zeitung, also compared this quarrel that we have in the European Union to the quarrel in the marriage. So hopefully all will be resolved peacefully. I don't want to go further in that analogy. Both sides will go to bed or something. It's better to finish that conversation because we go definitely too far. Marcin Roszkowski of Jagiellonian Institute was our guest tonight, sir. Thank you very much for this conversation.
Thank you. Have a good night.
And that was it for Poland Daily Business. Tomorrow we'll be back, same time.